Jason is asking, I'm just getting started with my own SEO business. Congratulations, Jason. You guys are awesome, by the way. No, you are awesome, Jason. And want to know if you have any tips or tricks for getting usernames and passwords from another agency that built the client's site. I keep running into gatekeepers even when I offer to sign an NDA or whatever they need. Yeah, that happens, Jason. Usually, you know, this is kind of tricky because that's why we recommend you install WordPress on a subdomain most of the time. Like, you will inherit many websites that are already set up. And that's why we also recommend that you set up your own, you know, your own lead gen and whatnot properties. But yeah, when you're starting out, you will inherit a lot of headaches and a lot of stuff from the previous, from the owner or from the previous SEO businesses or whoever was taking over at that point. That's why we suggest that you install WordPress on a subdomain and you go from there. You control that. You want to have as much control as possible. And then it's just a matter of, in my opinion, it's just a matter of saying, hey, you know, if you don't give me access to the backend, there's no way I can, you know, I can actually help your business because I need to have access to the code. I need to have access to whatever I need to perform, right? That means username and passwords, FTP, cPanel access, whatever you need. But yeah, it will happen. It happens a lot. It happened to me. That's why we recommend starting anew with a WordPress website and a subdomain where you can syndicate out. You can, you know, have your own way, your own way of doing things, and you don't have to inherit all of that, right? What do you guys think about this?
I think that this is an awesome question, especially since you're just getting started, so that you know that part of your closing needs to be, I need access to everything. If I don't get access to everything, then nothing's going to happen. So I mean, that has to be part of it. You have to do it your way in your own words. But when you're sitting with the site owner has to understand that SEO and marketing isn't magic. It doesn't happen, you know, by osmosis. You can't just sit there and poof, all of us, I'm going to rank you without getting access to the website, doing on-page SEO, off-page SEO, and everything else that you need to do. In order to do your job, you need access to everything. So you have to get the owner involved. You have to have the owner. He's the owner of everything. He has to contact the agency, and he has to get those. And sometimes even the owner, they'll hold the owner hostage, and they won't let him access his stuff. So you'll run into that. But I mean, I really like this question, and you guys will just have to find a way to formulate your closing so that the owner or whoever it is that your client is understands what your needs are in order to do your job.
Yep. Yeah, you got to put it back on the business owner because that's their previous, you know, they were dealing with a web design company in this particular instance, and that's on them. Like, they need to provide you with that.
Yep, definitely. Yeah, I mean, again, you will inherit many of these. Like, I know for sure that if I get a client telling me, yeah, I want to redesign my website, I need some Joomla or whatever, you know, or Drupal, whatever the fuck that is, or Wix, I'll definitely not do it. You know, yeah, back in the day, I wouldn't even do it. I wouldn't even, you know, dare to do it right now, because you need to go through the code and the logic of another person. And that's, you know, that's complicated. That's why we always advocate for having your own properties and then just selling what the client wants, which are businesses, you know, like business leads, customers. That's what the client wants. He doesn't want to lead with rankings and keywords and charts and those kind of things and backlinks. That's not the way it works, right? The business needs more customers, and that's why the lead gen model or the rank and rent model works so well, because you control the property, you know what's going on. But yeah, then again, when you're starting out, you need clients to pay for the party, as I like to say. And, you know, there you go. That's one of the perks.